The youngest son of an American president automatically inherits the spotlight, and for the Trump family, that spotlight is blinding, constant, and unforgiving. By all measures of wealth, power, and influence, Barron Trump should be the most visible person on the New York University campus, a celebrity student whose every move sparks a headline. Yet the reality, according to shocking reports from inside the university, is an absolute, bewildering contradiction. Barron Trump, the 6'7" figure whose father commanded the world stage, is reportedly an oddity, a mysterious presence at NYU, who follows a rigid, almost monastic routine. He attends his classes in Greenwich Village, then immediately vanishes back into the city's vastness, deliberately avoiding social engagement with his classmates. This immediate silence and isolation raised the central, perplexing question. How could the son of the world's most talked-about man effectively become invisible? The narrative of an isolated, awkward figure, struggling under the immense pressure of his family name, was quickly accepted by many. However, the real reason Barron maintains such a rigid distance might have less to do with social awkwardness and everything to do with a rumored massive and highly secretive pursuit of a personal business empire, a clandestine career move unfolding right under the media's nose. The uncomfortable whispers began when Barron shifted his focus to the D.C. campus of NYU, a move seen by many as highly symbolic, if not outright strategic. The campus is mere blocks from the White House, ensuring a calculated proximity to his father's operations. The most damning report came from sources closely tied to the campus political scene, including a former leader of the NYU College Republicans who provided the infamous label, Oddity. The claim wasn't that he was disliked, but that his pattern was fundamentally different. He'd go to class, and then he goes home. This behavior defied the classic narrative of a rich young celebrity eager to indulge in the notorious social scene of a major city campus. For some, it was proof that the high-stakes political life had created an unapproachable barrier around the youngest Trump. This perception of loneliness and pressure was the dominant narrative, but it was about to be utterly dismantled by the president himself. The rumors of Barron's social struggle surfaced at a moment of peak political tension for the Trump administration, the midst of a major government shutdown. This crisis amplified the public scrutiny of the president, ensuring that every word he spoke became front-page news. It was during a casual golf outing with his granddaughter Kai that Donald Trump was confronted with the question. When Kai innocently asked, "How's Barron doing at NYU?" the president's reply was a masterclass in emotional deflection. He offered a simple, non-specific reassurance. "Good, he's doing good," before smoothly shifting the focus to a personal, familial moment. "He's a good boy. He loves you," Trump added, continuing to avoid any mention of the campus environment or the rumors of isolation. He spoke instead of Barron's affection for his niece and asking why Barron hadn't come out to watch them golf. The entire exchange, recorded against the backdrop of a national crisis, was heavy with curated paternal warmth, but left the key questions about Barron's college life completely unanswered. While his father focused on managing the public perception of the family, new, sensational reports were emerging that painted a dramatic and entirely different picture of Barron's life and popularity away from his school desk. If the Oddity label suggested social isolation, a powerful counter-narrative quickly emerged, hinting at a secret life of extreme privilege and magnetic popularity. Multiple sources began reporting that Barron was actually a highly sought-after and influential figure, frequently described as a definitive ladies' man who commanded attention wherever he went. Fellow students noted his height and presence, claiming that while he might be tall and awkward, he was unquestionably the thing, the guy on campus. This contradiction, the isolated student versus the object of desire, created an immediate electric surge of media interest. The peak of this sensational coverage came from an unverified but widely reported Page 6 anecdote suggesting that Barron had allegedly taken his exclusive dating life to an extreme, shutting down an entire floor of Trump Tower in New York simply to ensure privacy for a date. True or not, this explosive rumor completely shattered the idea of the shy, awkward student, establishing Barron as a powerful, commanding social force capable of bending the rules of the city for his personal life. But these high-profile dating rumors, as engaging as they were, might just be a calculated distraction from the much bigger, more significant truth about Barron's driving force. The primary engine behind Barron Trump's choice of isolation and limited social engagement is not shyness, but an intense, laser-like entrepreneurial focus. Reports confirm that he is not focused on the typical college experience. Instead, he is actively and successfully working on his own financial interests. His time isn't being wasted at parties, it's being spent with powerful figures who are involved in that area, fueling the intense speculation that he is quietly laying the groundwork for his own formidable business empire. The goal, according to sources close to the family, is far more ambitious than graduating. Barron explicitly wants to follow in his dad's footsteps, not necessarily into the Oval Office, but by establishing himself as a significant figure in business and finance. He is reportedly interested in launching his own real estate company, focusing on developing properties, generating income, and establishing a successful identity separate from his father's political shadow. Sources describe him as quite entrepreneurial, bright, and not shy about getting his own career in gear, suggesting he has a sharp understanding of the market and knows precisely what people of his age are looking for. This intense, almost obsessive focus on wealth creation offers the most logical explanation for why the media never sees him socializing. He's simply too busy working to socialize. Yet, this calculated pursuit of business success cannot be divorced from the family's political narrative. While Barron remains far away from anything government-related, speculation has quietly surfaced that his father may be subtly capitalizing on Barron's entrepreneurial drive and the resulting media interest, using his son's ambition as a form of indirect political pawn. His choice to attend the D.C. campus, just minutes from the core of American power, ensures that his proximity to the political machine remains undeniable, providing a constant, ready-made backdrop for any future political move. The crucial dilemma remains. Is Barron merely establishing a necessary financial foundation for himself, or is this business success a strategic prerequisite for a political destiny his father is actively engineering? The current uncertainty and secrecy surrounding his true motivations only serve to amplify the mystery. The story of Barron Trump is ultimately defined by its spectacular contradictions. He presents as the world's most visible, invisible man, a reported awkward oddity on campus who is simultaneously a rumored ladies' man capable of orchestrating jaw-dropping social events. His silence is not a sign of struggle, but a deliberate, strategic move, a genius way to leverage his high-profile position to build a massive financial empire completely invisible to the prying eyes of the media and his critics. The next few years will not just track his academic progress. They will reveal if the world's most scrutinized college student is about to shed his Oddity label and become his own incredibly powerful, self-made billion-dollar brand with ambitions that may stretch far beyond real estate.